He has inspired and transformed countless lives through his insightful and groundbreaking approach to personal branding and leadership development. That was not planned. Please join me in welcoming Kaplan Mobray.
How's everyone doing today? This side, how's everyone doing today? This side, how's everyone doing today? One more time. This side, how's everyone doing today? Boom! You are wonderful. What defines you directs how you show up, and it directs your brand, and that directs your excellence. So the key in building your brand, growing your business, is tapping into that uniqueness that allows other people to see the best of who you are. Why do people trust you? Why do they remember you? Why do they like doing business with you? And what is it that makes you indispensable? And the question is, do you know what you want to be known for? And do you know what you're most known by? Many of us, even our business, we leave it up to others to assign us our brand identity. If you had to give yourself your own unique, original superhero name, based on how you show up every single day, who would you be? Who would you be?
Consistent Christy.
Consistent Christy. Who would you be, Jen?
Achiever man.
Achiever man! Because of what you offer, because of what you provide. Someone is counting on you, some state is counting on you to save the day, to renew their energy. Save the day. Save the day. Save the day. But if you don't know your superpowers, why should someone invest in you? Because it's not just about your job. It's about the impact that your job has on someone else. But you have to give people the lens of how to see you, how to see your business, how to see your impact, so they can look to see it. Just take a picture of yourself, but do not pose. Now, show that picture to the person next to you. Show that picture to the person next to you. Show that picture to the person next to you. Would you hire that face? Would you invest in that face? Today, people meet you before they meet you. And even if they're meeting your business, they still want to know who's the face behind the business. When people have to consider you for something, they don't know you, but they have to consider you for something. Maybe it's a contract. What's the first thing they do? They check you out before they check you in. They Google your name. So if you don't Google your name, if you don't do the due diligence on yourself or on your business and see what comes up, you can have a situation like this. What's your name?
Jared Gaines.
Jared Gaines, serial killer. When you're branding your business for growth and branding yourself for your career, consistency matters. Every single time you have an interaction with someone, a drop in the bucket, it should be consistent with the impact. And we should always know who we want to be known for, what we want to be known by. And before we walk into a room, we should ask ourselves, why am I here? What will I contribute? What will they say when I leave the room? To know how to be consistent. Know how to be consistent. The fourth case is know how to accept failure as a part of building your personal brand. When you fail at something, or don't win a contract or a bid, it's how you internalize what you learn from it that drives how you show up. So we should always know that we are a living lesson of something that we failed at. And because of that, we're showing up better every single day. People may never remember your role, but they will remember your impact. How you talk about what you do shapes who you are and the impact of what you do and provide. So we should always know who we are, what we do, how we add value. And it should be quick, concise, and present. What am I giving that they don't expect to get? That if I gave it, they would trust me more. I'll win that contract. I will provide even greater service. Because that sets you apart. Good products and services leave memorable impressions. Good contracts leave memorable impressions. When I say coffee, what brand? Coffee, what brand? You think of? Coffee, what brand? Say it loud.
Starbucks.
Say it loud.
Starbucks.
When I say watches.
Omega.
Watches? Thank you. Okay. Who else? Who's hungry? Who else is hungry? Real quick. Who else is hungry? But the point is, tag your work with an impact. Don't just give your work through an email. Because if people can't recall you, they may not think you're good. The question is, are you going to be a Rolex or an Omega? You will get a call based on what you tell people what to expect. To be who we say we are, but also to set the expectation of our excellence. And that drives your brand. So know your expectations, not your limitations. Know why you were doing what you're doing today and how it shapes where you're headed tomorrow. Know why. Never, ever, 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 ever forget your why. That why that we tap into shapes our brand and how we show up. So these first principles, the first K was know thyself. The second K is know what you want to be known for. The third K is know how to be consistent. The fourth K is know how to accept failure as a part of your brand because the lessons you learn shape your ability to be excellent. The fifth K is know how to communicate your personal brand attributes. That means how you talk about what you do shapes who you are and how you show up. And people will believe you based on how you talk about what you do, not the letters in the contract. The sixth K is know how to create your own opportunities. That means be an unexpected benefit to someone or something else. The seventh K is know and master the art of connection. When someone sees your name, hears your name on a piece of paper, boom, what comes back? The eighth K is know that silence is not an option. What that means is before you walk into any room, ask yourself, why am I here? What will I contribute? What will they say when I leave the room? Before you send the contract, why am I here? Why is this here? What will this contract contribute or allow us to deliver? What will they say after reading it? The ninth K is know your expectations, not your limitations. And finally, the 10th K is know why you're doing what you're doing today. What we just discovered is we had more. Never leave here without giving more, being more. Be the best of your brand. Live life by decision, not by default. But be who you say you are because you're intentional about your excellence. So, this is how we're going to end this conference today. I want to say, we can, we will, we must, let's go. We can, we will, we must, let's go.